Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Anheuser rechargeable LED work light. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So let's get this open. Here we have the light, and here's a manual. So we have the back side, we have a charge indicator, we have USB input, has a Cobb floodlight, quarter 20 tripod hole, Cobb on-off switch, power magnet, mountaineering buckle, and adjustable bracket. This has 3 modes: Cobb light high, Cobb light low, Cobb light strobe, and off. If you stay in any mode more than 8 seconds, press the button again to turn it off. So as you press the button, you'll cycle through the modes, but then later when you go to turn it off, you can just press the button and it'll go directly off. It won't go to the next mode. So that's a really nice feature. So this charges with USB Type-C. Get my charger over here. So there's a charge port on the side. Plug into it, and I'll plug it into my charger. So it's charging at 0.45 amps. So that can go up or down depending on the state of charge of the light itself. We can see on the back the indicator flashing. So it looks like it's at about half. Each of these is a quarter of the battery. Let me press this. So it's currently around 75%. So to the next thing, we press the button here to turn it on. So if I press this once, we have it on high. I'll press it again, we have medium. So if this is flashing on camera, but you can't see it flashing in person. And then we turn it on. Well, I had it more than 8 seconds, so I'll do it again. And this is the flashing mode, so this is actually flashing in real life. So this could be for emergency use or something. And I'll show more than just on this desk in a minute here. But we have this tripod thread, so there are many uses for that. You can use like a tripod clamp mount, so you can mount this to some kind of like pipe or something. Here's a spring clamp mount on an arm, so you can mount it on there. You can mount this on a camera tripod. There are tons of mounting options for that quarter 20 thread. Or if you even want to bolt it to something, you could use that. Then we have this arm that clips out, so you can use that like so. You could use it like this. This goes straight up. We have a carabiner hook on there. This is also a magnet, so when it's closed, you can magnet it to a surface. I have a metal toolbox here. It goes right to the side. So that's nice for storing it. You can have it right on the side of your box. Or if you have like a car hood or something, you can magnet it to hold it. And then you can also tilt it while it's magneted. Same here. So let's take a look at this shining against a wall. So the camera and I are about 10 foot from this projector screen on the other side of the room. So I'll turn the light on, and here you can see how it lights it up. Here's the low mode, and here's that flashing mode. So this is on high. I'll walk this up to the screen now. So as you can see, that had a nice bright even light. Of course, most people aren't going to be lighting up a projector screen with this, so let's head out to my garage and test it out there. Okay, so now I'm out at my garage. I have this, I don't know, maybe about 2 feet from the wheel, and you can see it's shining at the wheel. So if it's nighttime, have a flat tire, I can put this down on the ground, shine at my wheel, and I can see everything to take my wheel off. Now here I have my engine. Now unfortunately, this car has an aluminum hood, so I can't magnet it to the hood. It does have a metal latch on there, and it does seem to stay on there. I'm going to turn my other light on so you can see it there. So that is actually holding pretty good right there, but you don't absolutely need that either. You can always use the hook like so, and then this will angle a little bit like that, and this does have a little notch in it right there. So I had it on here kind of lopsided. It didn't look very good, and I slid it and I realized it had that notch, so it's centering it so it looks real nice. So here you can see it on the engine bay, and I can angle it. So this is pointing up. Not much reason to do that, but I'm just showing it. And I can have it angled this far forward, but I can also just situate it right on the engine bay. So you can see that nice bright circle of light right there. Now, if I had a problem at night, I'd probably put it up here and I'd look around maybe for a leak or something broken or whatever, and then I'd probably pull it off, and then I can just hold this and go in just for a real close look and, you know, move it around exactly where I need it. So, you know, obviously you can hold it or you can hang it. But I mean, that looks really nice. So with the light off, I mean, it's dark. It's pitch black to me. There's light over here at these windows, but I can see absolutely nothing of this engine bay. Let me actually turn that on the lower mode. So even on the lower mode, it's very bright, especially if it's nighttime. Your eyes are kind of adjusted to the dark. That would work pretty good. And I guess I can do the flashing mode too. So if you're trying to get attention, that would really do it. So now I'm going to charge this up and I'll do a runtime test with it. Okay, so I did a runtime test on this, and on the high setting, I got around 5 hours and 20 minutes, and on the low setting, I got around 9 hours and 20 minutes. So it has a great runtime on this. So that's the Anheuser rechargeable LED work light. I like the size of this. It's small. It would easily fit in a glove box or a tool bag. It also has a lot of versatility, being able to prop it up, hang it, or use the magnet. So this would be ideal for putting in a car emergency kit or your tool kit. Now you do want to make sure you charge it regularly. If you put it in the car, it's not a bad idea to have that charge cable with it because a lot of cars will have USB ports so you could charge it every once in a while. You could even use this as a power outage. Go throw this in the corner, point it up at the ceiling, and it will really kind of brighten up the whole room. Now this has a very bright, even light. This isn't great for like spotlight work. So this would be good if you're doing something somewhat up close. But if you wanted to shine a spotlight 100 foot away, this would not be ideal for that. But if you want that nice even light for doing work, this is a great option. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.